I want you to watch this political ad, and then I want to ask you guys what they represent. Okay? What party does this person belong to? And what do they want to achieve during their time in office?
It's so important to have Senator Loeffler in the Senate, especially right now. What we need more than ever is a business mind. We need someone who understands how to not only write paychecks and sign paychecks, but what it feels like waiting on that paycheck.
Kelly Loeffler, a fearless advocate for school choice, growing opportunities for minority businesses, and a comprehensive health care plan for all Georgians.
This is the fight for the soul of the country.
I'm Kelly Loeffler. I approve this message.
Okay, guys. What party was this? I'm gonna ask you, okay? We're gonna do a poll, everybody. New poll. What party? Republicans. Democrats. All right, there you go. Force feminize racists, give them black boyfriends. What about the Great Libertarian Party? Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. All right. Damn it, you all got it right. She's a Republican. She is indeed a Republican, 100%. Gold trophies all around. Participation trophies all around. Yeah.
Write paycheck.
Yep. She talks about writing paychecks. Though I don't think that, like, writing paychecks makes you better at being a senator. I don't think that makes you better at being a senator. And then they talk about school choice. Which, yeah, that is a pretty big flag there for being a Republican. School choice is dumb, and it defunds our schools, like our public schools. So we should just have public schools. This is a good system. We just need to fund some of our schools that don't have enough funding, okay? It's not that big of a predicament. We just need to fund our schools. There you go. And then, yeah, opportunities for minority businesses. That's like a non-platform. Every politician should be doing this anyway. Yeah, we want school choice. We don't have to go to that school with them. Comprehensive health care for all Georgians. Which, you'll notice, isn't health care for all Georgians. It's just, there's a plan available to you. Well, Army Medic, part of the problem is that facts in history aren't, like, non-political. History is definitely political, and I can say that as someone who studied history on, like, a college level and, like, got part of my degree in medieval history. So, yeah, it's one of those things that, like, it has a political outlook. How you teach history, whose narratives you teach, matters a lot. Yeah. So what's the matter with teaching history from a perspective of people who weren't necessarily in power, right? Why is that wrong? If anything, it gives a more fully fleshed out view of history because you now know two sides of the same story. Which I think makes it more interesting and more complicated. And I think that more interesting and more complicated is something that schools could use when teaching children. I think teaching a sanitized, simple version of history is a bit misleading at best. Anyway, let's take a look at her opposition, Raphael Warnock.
Message. We told them the smear ads were coming, and that's exactly what happened. You would think that Kelly Loeffler might have something good to say about herself if she really wants to represent Georgia. Instead, she's trying to scare people by taking things I've said out of context from over 25 years of being a pastor. But I think Georgians will see her ads for what they are. Don't you?
Puppy.
I'm Raphael Warnock, and we approve this message.
This is a good counter ad because it has a dog in it, and he has a very nice smile. There were no policies in this, but it was a good anti-attack ad. We've been really strong on the dog propaganda today. I'm sorry, guys. Oh gosh. Focuses more on life skills and less on college pipeline that only leads to the mountains of debt, which we are agreeing to pay off, but not doing anything to reduce the number of people going into debt. Well, yeah, I think Army Medic, I think we should decommodify higher education to a certain extent. It should just be free for people. I think if we made it free and then had the government negotiate for lower prices, I think that would be incredibly effective at lowering the cost of education.
This is America. But will it still be if the radical left controls the Senate? Raphael Warnock called police thugs and gangsters, hosted a rally for communist dictator Fidel Castro, and praised Marxism in speeches and writings. Raphael Warnock will give the radicals total control. Saving the Senate is about saving America from that.
I'm Kelly Loeffler. I approve this message.
Gosh, I wish they were as cool as they said we were.